This is not a test.
This is the best volcanic eruptions of 2020. Taal Volcano and Lake is located in the Philippines. It is one of the Indo-Pacific's less active volcanoes, but spectacular nonetheless. Its last known eruption happened October 3, 1977, erupting continuously for the next 48 days. On January 12, 2020, early morning hours, earthquakes started being felt. Several hours later, Taal Volcano exploded with a very powerful force. The explosion sent ash 15 kilometers into the sky. 376,000 residents were sent fleeing from their homes. The eruption sent ash 40 kilometers out from the volcano, covering nearby cities and several inches of ash and small particles of magnetic rock. The 2020 Taal eruption led to seismic unrest for the entire island. Earthquakes destroyed homes, roads, and caused fissures that were several feet deep. The erupting volcano indirectly took 39 lives and injured many more. But as I mentioned before, a Taal eruption is a spectacular one nonetheless. Mount Etna, Sicily, Italy. Mount Etna is a stratovolcano located on the east coast of Sicily, Italy. It is Europe's most explosive volcano. Its last eruption started September 13, 2013. It continued erupting until December 10, 2020. Mount Etna was formed from at least 5 calderas, which then formed a shield volcano. Continued eruptions then formed a stratovolcano over top of the shield volcano. Mount Etna was erupting continuously through 2020. Here's a look back at a few of those eruptions. On December 14, 2020 at 9:20 p.m., Mount Etna had a massive eruption. 2 fissures erupted on the southeast crater of Mount Etna. Ash from the eruption covered parts of several nearby small villages. It erupted until early the next day. Mount Etna has continued its explosive eruptions over the past 12 months into 2021, being the first volcano in 2021 to erupt. Mount Marapai, Indonesia. Indonesia is located on the edge of the Pacific Ocean's Pacific Plate, also known as the Ring of Fire. Indonesia has a staggering 17,508 islands and at least 200 active volcanoes. Indonesia holds 40% of the world's geothermal reserves. Mount Marapai is one of Indonesia's youngest and most southern volcanoes. It is a stratovolcano located in a densely populated area. Marapai 2 is a new volcano which was created from the collapse of its elder volcano Marapai 1, which collapsed some 2,000 years ago. On June 21, 2020, Marapai erupted with a pyroclastic explosion. Ash and gas were sent almost 4 miles into the sky. The ash also covered multiple villages on the island of Java. Authorities issued evacuation orders for 1,800 people and ordered others to stay away from the summit of the volcano due to lava and lava bombs. Marapai has had continued eruptions into 2021. Luatolo, Lambada Island, Indonesia. It had been 8 years since the last eruption of this stratovolcano. In November of 2020, a new earthquake swarm began, which caused officials to increase alert levels for the volcano. The swarm of quakes was quickly followed by an explosion from the volcano on November 27th. The eruption sent ash, gas, and rock over 13,000 feet into the sky. Locals who saw the eruption immediately began running from the pyroclastic cloud in search for cover. Over 10,000 people were evacuated from the area. Ash covered several villages, their crops, homes, and causing vehicles not to work. But there were some great views of the eruption. Luatolo continues to erupt into 2021. Sanjay Volcano, Morona, Santiago, Ecuador. The isolated Sanjay volcano, located east of the Andean crest, is the southernmost of Ecuador's volcanoes and its most active. It's also a glacier-covered volcano. Sanjay is a stratovolcano built on top of two calderas. It has been in constant eruptive activity since 1628. The volcano began a new eruptive period in May of 2019. In the early hours on September 20th of 2020, Sanjay registered a significant increase in its level of eruptive activity. Hours later, Sanjay erupted. Let's have a listen. The eruption could be seen from a satellite that was passing over the area. The eruption sent ash and gas 12 kilometers or 7.5 miles into the sky. There are nearly 20,000 residents living around the volcano. The surrounding villages were covered in ash. A thin layer of ash covered homes and roads. Falling ash caused driving to be more difficult. Mount Sinabung, Indonesia. Mount Sinabung is a typical stratovolcano in northern Sumatra next to the town of Brastagi. There are no confirmed historic eruptions prior to August 2010. In 2010 it became active after 1,200 years of laying dormant, although there may have been an eruption in 1881, but there has been no confirmed data on that. Indonesia has the world's largest collection of active volcanoes. Since 2010, Mount Sinabung has continuously erupted. Eruptions from Mount Sinabung are usually explosive and involve pyroclastic flows. The eruption sent ash at least 30 kilometers away from the volcano. It covered nearby villages in up to 2 inches of ash. The ash turned day into night. This video was taken at 12 p.m. during daylight hours. Mount Sinabung erupted 2 more times, totaling 3 times in 2 days. The eruption sent ash and gas miles into the air, killing crops and leaving the air unbreathable for nearby villagers. The eruptions have been continuous all the way into 2021. Thanks for watching the best volcanic eruptions of 2020. Remember to leave a comment down below and remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Disclosurevt.